Every place has a story. Sometimes it begins with a name. Sometimes it begins long before anyone remembered what that name once meant. When the Spanish arrived here in the 16th century, they encountered an island where gold was already part of life. Gold ornaments, gold dust, gold moving through trade. Believing they had found a land rich in gold, they called it Mina de Oro, the mine of gold. Over time, Mina de Oro became Mindoro, a name that has endured for centuries, and like many names, it carried a story, or so I thought. Because the more I followed this path, the more I realized the story of Mindoro did not begin with gold. It began centuries earlier, long before European ships crossed these waters, long before the island received the name we know today. It began with another name, Ma'i. More than 1,000 years ago, this island was already known beyond the Philippine seas, not as Mindoro, but as Ma'i. In the year 982, official records of China's Song Dynasty spoke of merchants arriving from a place called Ma'i. They crossed open seas, bringing the products of these islands to one of the greatest trading centers in Asia. For the people of Ma'i, the sea was never a barrier. It was the road that connected them to the world. Centuries later, another Chinese record described the people of Ma'i in remarkable detail. Foreign merchants would anchor their great ships offshore. Their cargo, porcelain, silk, iron, and other valuable goods, would be entrusted to the people of Ma'i. The people of Ma'i carried those goods across nearby islands, trading with other communities. Sometimes the journey lasted for months. Yet when they returned, they brought back exactly what had been promised. Nothing more, nothing less. Among foreign merchants, Mai became known not only for trade, but for trust. From these shores, beeswax, cotton, kapok, betel nuts, fine cloth, and other island products found their way across the sea. In return came porcelain, iron, glass beads, and objects that would become part of everyday life. The sea carried more than goods. It carried knowledge, ideas, and relationships that reached far beyond the horizon. Today, pieces of that story still rest beneath the soil. Chinese ceramics recovered from Mindoro's coast continue to tell the same story, written more than 1,000 years ago. It was part of a living network that connected these islands to the wider world. Standing here, it becomes easy to understand why. Mindoro lies where seas meet. Protected harbors offered shelter. Seasonal winds carried ships here, then carried them home again. This island was never at the edge of history. It stood along one of its great maritime paths. The more I learned about Ma'i, the more I understood that its story was never only about trade. It was about connection. These waters connected kingdoms. They carried merchants, ideas, beliefs, and friendships across the sea. Long before modern maps divided this region, people were already following the same winds, the same currents, the same ancient paths. What moved through these waters was more than cargo. Every voyage carried a piece of one culture to another. Every arrival became an exchange of knowledge, Every departure left behind a memory. Even today, the earth continues to remember. Fragments of porcelain, buried for centuries, confirm what history had already written. I was real. Its story is still waiting beneath the soil and within the sea that once carried it to the world. When I first unfolded this map, I believed it was showing me where to go. Each place felt like its own destination, each journey its own story. But every place I have walked has been telling me the same story. Different people, different cultures, different shores, yet all connected by the same sea. Long before kingdoms rose, long before empires reached these islands, our ancestors were already sailing beyond the horizon, not searching for a path, but following one that already existed. To the people of Mindoro, your story did not begin with the gold others saw. It began with the paths your ancestors opened across the sea. Paths built through trust, through courage, and through generations who understood that the sea did not separate people. It brought them together. The name Mai may have faded from everyday memory, but its spirit remains. In the waters that still welcome travelers, in the mountains that continue to watch over this island, and in the people who carry its story forward. Perhaps that is what this map has been trying to remind me all along. Not where the path begins, but where it continues. If those ancient roots once connected our islands to the rest of the world, then perhaps they are waiting to be walked again. The path has shown me where it once led. Now, I will follow it.